What is up, guys? My name is Mentor, and today I present you my first ever motion tracking tutorial, and it's going to be about in-game motion tracking, and it looks something like this. You can do stuff like that in your gameplay. It looks very cool, and it can be also very creative if you have some cool ideas. So for this thing or this effect, you have to be able to have like a clip where there's not like a bunch of like random movement and motion going on. If you can do this for like kill cams where like there's like a slow part, then it'll be a lot more easier because then you don't have to mask out the HUD. But for this example, I'm just going to show you guys how to do it with HUD on, so you guys can like know the basics of the whole in-game motion tracking. And by the way, this is all After Effects. We're not going to be using Buju or anything. We're going to be using Camera Tracker 1.0 by the Foundry. So yeah, the part where you want your 3D to be at, you want it to be slowed down, and that's basically just going to make everything a lot more easier for it to track, because then the details of the whole ground, like a flat ground on the walls, it's a lot more easier to catch, and it'll be, yeah, just it'll just be a lot more easier to, it's just gonna be a lot easier to track the whole scene. Anyways, so you see right here, you don't want anything of this going on. Like, you can easily track it, but it's gonna take a lot more time, and it's just time consuming. So for this tutorial, I'm just gonna show you just like a basic in-game motion tracking. So we want our scene to start tracking from here. Actually, we want him to make the turn right at the very last end. So I want my text to be at this window right here. So I'm just gonna cut it right here. Right. So what you want to do now is put camera tracker on. See, sometimes you don't even have to mask anything out, because if like there's a huge space in the clip, you can easily track it without masking anything. But just for the sake of the tutorial, and so that you know the basics and all, in case you just run into these stupid problems, I'm just gonna show you. So yeah, so what you want to do is you want to make a solid layer, and you're just gonna put this away, and then you want to mask out the HUD. Basically, the mini-map, you don't have to be precise at all or anything. You're just gonna do it like a rough cut right here. You mask out this, boom. And I know Black Ops 3 is released and all that, but I just feel like this was the best clip to do a like a tutorial on. So yeah, just do this real quick, boom. So you don't have to worry about this little thing right here. And sometimes if the gun is in the way, you can also mask that out. I'm just going to do that just for the sake of tutorial. Oh, hold up. Boom. There you go. So you pretty much just want to keyframe the mask at the gun. I'm just going to skip forward so you guys don't have to watch me do that. Right, so you have it keyframed and all. By the way, this is not the best mask ever. Like, it's really bad, but you guys get the point. You guys get the point. So you want to cut it to the part where you want your cinematic to be at. Then you want to right click and hold up and click on pre-compose and move all attributes into the new composition. Now you want to do the exact same thing again. Cut it down there and hold up, boom, same thing, right? So what you want to do is that you have a camera tracker right here, right? So you want to go into matte alpha, and you go to matte layer, and then click on your solid, or you know, the one that you pre-composed. So pretty much, see, we're gonna start tracking. So pretty much now you want to click on track features. So see, now it's not gonna mask any, it's not gonna track any of the HUD. Like you can see right here, it's not catching the gun either. It's gonna catch the part that you didn't mask out. So pretty much everything else. And this is why, like, see, it's tracking every single detail. And that's what's going to make your track perfect, like flawless, without any errors or anything. That's what we want. So yeah, let me just skip forward so you guys don't have to see me. Right, so it's done camera tracking. So what you want to do is click on solve camera. Sometimes your After Effects will crash. I have to actually render the clip out with the, you know, with the frame blending, and then do the camera tracking, because sometimes it can like fuck up and there's going to be like glitches on the screen, and you don't want to do that because then you can't track the scene. So anyways, you want to click on solve camera. I'm pretty sure I already did that, or no. You want to click on create scene. there you go. Now you have your little scene. So what you want to do is click on this thing right here. All right, then you want to find a point where you gotta pay attention to the per frame error. So now right here you want to find a frame where it says where like the per frame error is below 1. Everything. Oh, I almost got a heart attack if that crashed. That would have been really bad. Anyways, per frame error has to be, I recommend it being below 1. Anything above that, you're gonna have to expect that it's gonna fuck up the whole scene, and yeah, it's gonna shake and all that. So you don't want that. But see, this one's a good frame. It's 0.33, and you want to go to camera track menu and click on set origin. That's basically going to be your little origin right there, and it's perfectly tracked, hopefully. Pretty sure it is. If not, you have a bunch of other frames to pick out from. See, if you're gonna have like a bunch of problems with like if you want more of these frames and you can't find a good one, you can go click on tracking and you can add, like I have right now 150 features. Like the features are these green like dots, like crosses or whatever. So if you add like 250, you're gonna have like a bunch more. So yeah, there's that little quick tip for you. Or now you can basically track anything. You can track anything you want to. In this case, I'm not gonna track anything 3D because that takes forever for me, especially when I'm recording. But I'm just gonna show you guys with 2D text. Let's just say 2D text. Boom. And I'm gonna obviously put this, I'm gonna click on this cube right here, and it's gonna make it 3-dimensional, and boom, we have our 2D text in 3D mode, and we just want to scale that down so it looks good. Hold up. So scale that down, and so yeah, I was not gonna show you how to do it with Element. It's pretty much the same thing. You just gotta do your Element text, and it's gonna, you know, appear right there in 3D. In 3-dimensional space. So yeah, I don't know what's happening with my After Effects right now, but so yeah, this was my in-game motion tracking tutorial. If you guys want to see more tutorials, leave down suggestions in the comment section below. I have a Selfie store too, so if you guys want to check that out, check my description and there should be a link down there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like and a comment, and yeah, peace.